The inaugural episode of Moorpark College Now. Our program will showcase some of the highlights of our school, from the unique events that happen here on campus to learning a little bit about Moorpark College's history. In future episodes, we hope to keep you up to date on what's happening around our campus. I'm May Cohen.
And I'm Geronimo Rivera. On Tuesday, September 17th, Moorpark College sponsored a National Voter Registration Day in the campus quad. Numerous students took advantage of this opportunity to sign up so they could vote in this year's general election. For more on this story, let's go to Colin Eichhoff with the report.
Hi, my name is Colin Eichhoff, and here at Moorpark College, today is National Registration Day. And, as you can see, many of the students here are registering to vote.
Today, the college is celebrating Constitution and Citizenship Day and National Voter Registration Day. Both fall on September 17th, and we're really excited for two reasons. For National Voter Registration Day, we're excited to engage students and help them become aware of important voter registration dates.
I think everybody needs to vote. Otherwise, other people are voting for you. It's good to be informed and to support democracy.
And we're registering voters today. We're trying to get people to register to vote today. And that way we can make sure that our community members get their voices heard, because it's important to remember that if you don't vote, somebody else will be voting for you.
Wow, it looks like a lot of people are registering, but hopefully they'll know where to vote. Back to you in the studio.
The first observance of this National Voter Registration Day was in 2012. As of today, over 5 million Americans have registered on this date. Do you know that as many as 1 in 5 eligible Americans are not even registered to vote?
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. And speaking of not knowing, let's go to our segment Did You Know, where our ever-cheerful field reporter, Prisciana Delarian, visited the Campus Health Center.
Being a student can be rough, and sometimes we don't take care of ourselves like we should. Luckily, Moorpark College offers the services of the Student Health Center. Here, you can find useful tools and information for your well-being.
The Health Center exists to support students' academic programs through health education, medical and mental health services, right? So all of those pieces in order to enable students to be able to do their best in their academic programs.
Everything from STI testing, birth control, to illnesses, to mental health. I think medical care and mental health care are really hard to deal with in this community and all over the country. So having it accessible on campus and cost effective allows students to have a much better access to care and get the help and care they need so that they can be successful in their education.
I don't think anybody has better health care available to them than our students right here on Moorpark College, for free and quickly.
Who knew that Moorpark College provides free health services to help their students? I feel better already. This has been Prisciana. Let's check up on the studio.
Moorpark College has some wonderful services that are available to students. You know, I was thinking of checking out the health center the next time I'm not feeling too great.
That's a good idea. You know, many students face anxiety and pressure due to their heavy workload from classes, their outside duties, and sometimes jobs. But on Thursday, October 10th, 2024, Moorpark College reminded everybody to focus on their mental and emotional well-being by observing World Mental Health Day. So, if you're looking for a class that may help alleviate some of that anxiety, try ceramics. There's something about working with clay that brings out a calming effect. And not only is it relaxing, but you can also make some wonderful gifts.
And don't worry if you can't take this class, because I have another great way for you to relax. The Associated Students of Moorpark College, or ASMC for short, have created an accessible space for students to decompress. It's called a Zen Den. Now let's check in with our reporter Owen Taylor and see what it's all about.
Being a college student can get very overwhelming, but luckily, Moorpark College offers a moment of peace and serenity here at the Zen Den. From ambient lighting to yoga mats, there are so many different ways to take in the atmosphere. Let's take a look inside.
former ASMC president, Sean Roscoff, he decided to convert this meeting room into a meditation and prayer room.
Prayer, meditation, maybe just zoning out for 15 minutes or quiet space where you're not being inundated.
Especially when midterms and finals come up, especially for full-time students who have like a full load already on top of work, on top of personal stuff going on, and on top of school. So I believe that it's had a positive impact, that, you know, at least they know that they can come here, nobody will bother them, they can just come here and have like an alone time and just relax and breathe for a little bit before they have to go out again and just be very busy with school and other stuff.
Privacy in the comfort of the Zen Den is brought to you by the Associated Students of Moorpark College. Located in the campus center, the Zen Den is now open for students just like you and me. This has been Owen Taylor, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Owen. Now you can book this space in 15-minute increments, available Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays from 8 until noon. It's a great place to do yoga, meditate, or take that well-needed short nap.
One of the reasons I love Moorpark College is because it is built on the simple principle that when a person is nurtured with support and encouragement, they have the potential to thrive. So to uphold this standard, Moorpark College celebrated National Coming Out Day this past October 9th. The aim was to create inclusivity and support for the LGBTQIA+ community. The event featured music, guest speakers, a photo booth, free food, and a film screening. Let us go to Reginald Wiggum with the story.
We are here at Moorpark College's first ever National Coming Out Day celebration. Here, students of the LGBTQ community can receive support and love while attending our campus. At this event, students can receive information being shared, support from fellow community members, and delicious food that is to die for.
This particular event is special because it's the first time we've done this, so that's really nice. Also, I think it's courageous. It's a brave move for our institution to live out, right, the values of our institution, our students first, diversity, equity, and inclusion, anti-racism, all those things that we say in our mission. This gives us an opportunity to really do that.
We just want to make sure that everybody has like a sense of space, an inclusive space, to make sure that students are well representative. I know that earlier today, some of the faculty and staff are sharing how there's going to be the Pride Center that's coming up soon. So like that makes me feel a little happy to hear that we're pushing to be a more inclusive space on campus.
At this event, it is important for a stronger connection to be formed between students that are allies and also students that are members of the LGBTQ community. It is also important for our school to showcase this while also providing accessibility and inclusivity to everyone involved. I don't know about you, but I could really unwind with some dessert and a good movie right now. This has been delightful. Back to you at the studio.
Pride celebrations are so important. More so than just an homage to the LGBTQIA+ community and the activism that has made events like that fair possible, Pride is a promise. A call for us all to support our LGBTQIA+ friends, family, children, and community.
They had some really nice moments at the LGBTQIA+ event. And speaking of moments, up next is our new segment, Moorpark Moment. This report delves through some of the lesser-known history of Moorpark College. Over to you, Owen and Reginald.
When I say Moorpark College, what do you think of?
Oh, I don't know. Good teachers, beautiful campus, fun activities.
How about chickens?
That's right. Before the campus was even built, Moorpark was a large farming community that had chickens outweighing and numbering people 25,000 to 1. But times have changed.
When the veterans got back from World War II, they were able to attend college through the GI Bill. This created a demand for additional higher education facilities.
Also, in the 60s, California's population grew significantly. And the reason for this transformation was...
Spit it out, boomer.
Yes, you guessed it, the baby boomers. This was by far the largest generation that California had ever seen. the demand for a new campus was apparent.
To meet these educational demands, Ventura County created a new school district and issued a bond for a new community college.
And in August of 1963, a 134-acre lot was purchased just 2 miles east of Moorpark.
Once the land was purchased, the big question was,
what would be the name of the new college? Simi Hills College?
Simi Valley College?
Seymour College?
Rancho Simi College?
No. How about Chumash College?
East Ventura College?
No. But the Board of Trustees voted in favor of Moorpark College.
Join us next time on our next Moorpark Moment when we travel down memory lane and flash back to the first day of Moorpark College on September 11th, 1967.
Because the campus was so new, the buildings hadn't yet figured out where they belong.
Chickens? Who would have thought? I'm surprised the school never ran afoul.
What came first, the joke or the egg?
I didn't know you were such a comedy hen.
Let's roost on that a while while we wait to a break for these short messages. And when we return, we have a special report on some furry ambassadors.
Have you heard of the BSU here at Moorpark College?
BSU is very important to the campus. It provides a community for Black people to be seen and heard.
The Black Student Union is a place of community. It's for underrepresented students to have access to resources, to have community here on campus.
If a student wanted to join BSU, I would tell them to come down to the Student Annex building next to EOPS and just come talk to us. We're always here.
The Black Student Union. Join today.
Welcome back to Moorpark College Now, your place to find out what's happening around campus. I'm Maya Mendoza.
And I'm Alex Latham. In the fall of 2024, Moorpark College's theater department staged a production of Our Lady of the Tortilla. Let's sneak behind the scenes at the Performing Arts Center to get the down low on this semester's main stage production.
Hey Moorpark Now, my name is Colin Nykoff. And today, we are behind the scenes of Moorpark College's Fall 2024 play, Our Lady of the Tortilla. This show is a student favorite as we dive into the emotional turmoil of complicated family dynamics and finding the true meaning of a family that sticks together. We spoke to the cast to learn more about this show.
The main overall theme of the play is that we need to care for each other a lot more than I think people do. I think especially with some of the characters and dealing with trying to hide their identity, trying to like shut this part out. I think a very big part of this play is telling people it's okay to accept this part of yourself. It's great to accept this part of yourself. Nobody outside is going to judge you on it, and if they do, you do have your family to back you up. Like, they are the people that you can always rely on, and I think that's probably the most important part of this.
I feel like it's important that we show it out in the public and to the audience, so then they can understand like how we interact with each other, and I feel like that's very important.
I love that this play is surrounded by the theme of family and love and unity, and I think that totally just relates with my castmates, because even when we first started this rehearsal process and coming together as a cast, I just felt that feeling of love and unity, and already felt that connection of family.
The play is just a naturally funny piece of material, but when you bring in this amazing, talented cast to this material, it is unreal how we started to where we ended, and it's hard not to laugh on stage, to be so honest with you.
I've never been a part of like a cast this large before, so there's a lot of new faces for me that I've got to meet. And like, it was literally just like that, so quick, where we became fast friends with everyone. We instantly became, like, there was a lot of chemistry with literally every single one in the cast.
Is just knowing that every person in there, like, I can trust with something, and I can trust them on stage, off stage. It's such a fun cast to where it's like not even a cast. It feels like this is just, I'm doing a show with my friends.
I would definitely say our closeness as like similar to a family helps us be able to play so much. And I mentioned so many of these people are my friends, and just having that preset relationship with everybody, it makes it really comfortable to play around and try new things.
Everyone is so bright on set. It's such a great time. I laugh all the time. Sometimes my face hurts from how much we smile and we laugh. We're just playing, you know, we get to play make-believe and forget the world for a couple hours a day. It's the time of our lives.
For me, I love watching the processes of shows being put together fully, and it's just always so interesting to like see how the actors react and how like the tech reacts and like how they make themselves so that they meet with the tech instead of being like taken away by the tech instead. So it's really interesting to just see like how everything gets put together.
I feel like people from like any ages and from anywhere can really enjoy this show and can see themselves in this show as well.
Be ready to see siblings, your siblings or your mother or your father in a character. It might invoke some emotions. It's definitely a funny play. It's really hilarious, but the serious moments will get you.
Get ready to laugh. This show is funny, and not to mention, get ready to feel the love. Get ready to feel the love.
We are so excited to see how this show pans out, and so is the rest of the student body here on campus. This is Moorpark Now. Back to you in the studio.
I was lucky enough to get a couple of tickets to see the performance. The play pokes fun at dysfunctional family relationships while also highlighting humor and the serious points of family love. What a wonderful way to spend an evening.
I saw it too. The play was so funny. Did you know that the Performing Arts Center always seems to have something interesting going on, whether it's theater, music, or dance? You should check them out. And speaking of Did You Know, we now go with Ryan Patterson with our second installment of this series. This time, we'll take a look inside the International Student Program.
Did you know that one of the services provided here on campus is in this building behind me? It's known as the International Student Program. This program offers support to all international students, such as assisting with the application process and offering immigration advisement. It's so generous of Moorpark College to offer this service to international students. It really goes to show how much effort is put in to uplift and support all students here on campus. To learn more, go to Moorpark College's official website and search International Student Program. This is Ryan Patterson, and now you know.
Thanks, Ryan. What a great service.
In related news, 2 new ambassadors have moved onto our campus, and they may not be exactly what you think. Here's our field reporter, Lovey Johnson, with the scoop.
Hey, this is Lovey Johnson with Moorpark College Now, and we are at the Moorpark Teaching Zoo to check out the grand opening of the new tiger exhibit, Raja's Retreat. The 2 rescue tigers, Neil and Karma, are the main attractions and are considered ambassadors for tigers worldwide. With an abundance of support from the college, the state-of-the-art tiger exhibit is the largest project in the zoo's 50-year history. We are so excited to look at the promising enrichment that lies ahead for our tigers.
We are in front of our brand new tiger habitat that was just completed this past August. We are so proud to give our 2 tigers, Neil and Karma, a brand new home, which gives them more space to roam, show off their natural behaviors, and to give our guests a really close-up experience. This is such a proud moment for the zoo. We've worked so hard to get to this point. It's been 3 years of dedicated effort from our zoo staff and the college, members of our community, to make this happen. And hopefully we continue this progress to give all of our animals a great new home. This is the largest, most expensive fundraising event to enhance one of our animals' habitats the zoo's ever undertaken. It's the most modern zoo exhibit that we have, and it's kind of the beginning of a change for the zoo.
With the debut of this project, the zoo and Moorpark aims to raise awareness about animal conservation, create unique connections, and promote animal welfare. If you want to see Rogers Retreat for yourself, anyone can visit the zoo between the hours of 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. This has been Lovey Johnson with Moorpark College Now, and I'll see you at the zoo.
Thank you, Lovey. The new Rogers Retreat features expansive spaces, a pool, naturalistic landscaping, and interactive elements designed to captivate and educate visitors of all ages. The teaching zoo at Moorpark College serves as a dynamic, living classroom for a renowned animal care and training program here at the school. This program has been at the forefront of training for animal care professionals.
I've seen it. The exhibit has these two large windows that actually lets you get face-to-face with the tigers. What an incredible way to make a connection with these extraordinary animals. But that's not all from our zoo. A film produced by the students in our Film, Television, and Media Arts program won the prestigious Best Documentary Award from the Moorpark City Film Festival. Entitled Inside America's Teaching Zoo, the show delves into the animal care and training program at the college and follows several students on their path to become professional animal trainers.
At that same festival, Film, Television, and Media Arts also walked away with an honorable mention for their short film, Graffiti. But now, let us take a walk down memory lane to 1967 with our next installment in our Moorpark Moment series. Picture this, over 1,000 students dodging construction workers on their way to classes. That's right, first day of Moorpark College was an obstacle course.
Hey! How well do you remember your first day of school?
Well, for this segment of Moorpark Now, let's rewind a bit to when our college first opened their doors.
Spoiler alert, hard hats were still part of the dress code.
In 1966, Dr. John Collins was signed on as president of Moorpark College. He immediately began his task of finding new instructors. 1 year later, 15 faculty members had been hired.
But even though the academic department was starting to fall in place, there was still the small matter of actually constructing the buildings.
Newspapers reported that during the groundbreaking ceremony, earth-moving equipment had snorted while a herd of horses had grazed through the hillsides.
Before we knew it, the campus that we know and love began to take shape. The first 7 buildings were the administration, science, and the technology building,
as well as the maintenance building, gymnasium, campus center, and library, which is our current Fountain Hall.
On September 11th, 1967, Moorpark College opened up their doors to very eager students, all ready to embark on their academic journey. But little did they know, they were stepping into a live construction zone.
Imagine trying to understand Bach while flying through sawdust.
I mean, who needs a metronome when you have a carpenter and a hammer keeping a beat?
And let's talk about our bookstore. It was still under construction, so students had to pop on over to the technology building for their textbooks, proving that college is all about adaptability, or as we like to call it,
Moorparking it! With students coming in from 14 different high schools, Moorpark College became a melting pot of excitement and confusion.
So here's to the brave souls of 1967 who not only navigated from classrooms, but also construction zones.
Where the only thing louder than the construction chaos was the students' excitement.
That semester must have been so difficult for those students, entering a whole new world of academics while all that construction was going on.
I agree. Well, I hope that you are ready to rock, because coming up after this short break, we will have our house band, the M140s, with their own original songs. Please stay tuned for more Moorpark College Now.
Moorpark College. Bridge to the future.
Welcome back to Moorpark College Now. This is the best place to find out what's happening around campus now. I'm Jacob Tapp.
And I'm Gabby Migalina.
Moorpark College is devoted to making higher education accessible to everyone. So, did you know that we have Accessibility Coordination Center and Educational Support Services, or as we like to call it, the Access Center here on campus? This resource supports students by providing reasonable accommodations, auxiliary aids, and support services. Let's once again go on the field with our amazing field reporter, Persiana Del Arian, with another installment of Did You Know?
Did you know that here on campus, there are all kinds of services for students like you and me to succeed academically? Today, we're going to explore Access. Students who register with Access can receive certain accommodations and academic counseling. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Well, there you have it. Access is an amazing service that can empower students here on campus. Don't hesitate to reach out to them. This has been Persiana, and now you know.
If you have any questions about Access, be sure to access them by calling 805-378-1461 to speak with a staff member. This is just one of the many resources here on campus. So, let's say you want to get to know other students.
Well, that's easy. If you want to meet people, the best way is to get involved on campus. And what better way than to join a student club? These are groups with a common social, educational, religious, or cultural purpose. Let's find out more about what clubs are offered on campus with our Chipper Field reporter, Persiana Del Arian, with their report.
Every semester, Moorpark College hosts a club rush here at Raider Walk. For 2 days, hundreds of students check out numerous organizations that are here to them on campus. Here, they're able to check out student services, free food, and of course, some neat swag.
So Club Rush is for new students and even other students to go around and see that there's student life on campus. And so what we do is, like, clubs will go around and share what their club does, and then have more people to just get more involved on campus. Basically, a lot of clubs do field trips, some clubs do services, some do hosting events. There's a lot of things that you can do. I feel like I can't really explain it, but it's such a big thing that happens, and Club Rush helps, like, create a community.
Not only is joining a club a wonderful way of getting into something that is important to you, it is also a great way of meeting new people. This is Persiana at Club Rush. Back to you at the studio.
From the chemistry club to the esports club, Moorpark students can surely find something that interests them. To find out what clubs are offered, be sure to go to the website. People are encouraged to reach out to the club president or advisor to learn about upcoming meetings and activities for the semester.
Now that you found your crew, how about finding something to eat? That's right, it's time to join our favorite food review team, Owen and Reginald, with their Moorpark Munchies report.
Have you ever left class feeling absolutely famished? If you're ever in the need for a good hearty meal, Moorpark College has just the solution for you.
Sometimes I can't even focus in class until I've had a bite to eat. I'm really glad that we have this super accessible food truck right here on campus.
I hear you there. Why don't we pick out something to eat? I'm kind of in the mood for some lunch right now.
I'm kind of more in like a breakfast mood. Let's go. Well, now we're back from the food truck. I got this breakfast sandwich with ham, bacon, and sausage, egg and cheese on sourdough bread.
That sounds delightful, Owen. I went ahead and got the curry salad, which has chicken, broccoli, carrots, and rice.
Reggie, that looks really good. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, Owen. I hope you enjoy your sandwich.
I'm really excited to eat this, Reggie.
That breakfast sandwich looked great. I stop a lot after my classes at that truck.
I know. They also have delicious breakfast burritos there. You should try one next time.
I will. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our show as much as we did creating it. This program has been a combined effort of Moorpark College's Film, Television, and Media Arts program, our theater program, our music program, our technical theater program, and our design program. Good night, Raiders.
you.